What up, y'all? This is Jamba, and I am here with another video. Okay, this is an ad. So this is a video. You can see the title. Chick says slavery should be a state by state choice, and if everyone in the state wants something, go ahead and have it. Wow. Now, I'm gonna assume that she's making a comparison to either abortion or not being able to have an abortion. I think that is what the correlation is here. I'm probably missing a lot of context. This video is only a minute and 3 seconds, so it's probably not a whole lot necessarily to dig into. I just found the title to be interesting, but let's just dig in. This is gonna be real short. Let's see what's up.
With Veets Editor, you can not only create subtitles, you can also create them automatically. You can automatically
Sending the right to get abortion back to the state, leading like
I think it should be state by
65,000
state.
victims of
Hold on.
abortion back to the
Hold on.
sending the right to get abortion back to the state, leading like
I think it should be state
65,000
by state.
victims of sexual abuse. Okay, why?
That's fine. I think if everyone in a state wants something, go ahead and have it.
So if everyone in Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Sure. If everyone in the state wants it, go ahead. What do I give a
Oh, so it wasn't that she just had the idea. It's this guy, and this guy, I've seen him debate on. He's like a very liberal guy. I've seen him debate on either against Ben Shapiro or one of those like super conservative guys. So that's why he's using the whole okay. I mean, by that logic, you could say, well, if everyone wants murder, it's like, generally speaking, most people wouldn't want slavery to be legal or murder or just it's a silly thing. I mean, and I'm not going to say she wasn't intelligent enough to articulate her point, but yeah, let's see.
All right. Well, let's go next topic. I'm getting nervous.
I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
You understand that that was the same argument that the Confederacy upheld, right? So do you wish that the Confederacy won the war? Because
We're gonna let this whole thing play, and then I'm gonna kind of break it down a little bit.
to get abortion back to the state, leading like
I think it should be
65,000
state by state.
victims of sexual abuse. Okay, why?
That's fine. I think if everyone in a state wants something, go ahead and have it.
So if everyone in Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Sure. If everyone in the state wants it, go ahead. What do I give a
All right. Well, let's go next topic. I'm getting nervous.
I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
You understand that
The other thing too is that I'm not that I'm trying to take the woman's side here, but she probably wasn't thinking about slavery as in racially based slavery, as in like she might have. Let me say this: there's a possibility that she was just thinking about slavery in general, because black people were not the only people. Now y'all gonna be like, he sounds like a coon, but this is just the truth. Black people are not the only people that were enslaved. We don't have a monopoly on slavery. We obviously were, but slavery is an umbrella. Any group of people can be in slavery. You know what I'm saying? So if you're talking about slavery in general, but the reason why the white liberal guy is so shocked is because when we talk about slavery, we're usually are referring to black, that American slavery, right? So I think it was an unfair question. The woman was just I was supposed to play this whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna play it. I promise. Play it.
Sure. If everyone in the state wants it, go ahead. What do I give a
All right. Well, let's go next topic. I'm getting nervous.
I just want to clarify.
Yeah.
You understand that that was the same argument that the Confederacy upheld, right? So do you wish that the Confederacy won the war because according to your worldview, the Union impeded upon the state's ability to legislate?
No, but it's
as
an
it likes?
irrelevant argument.
No, so you're glad that the Union won?
Like, I'm not some like psychopath. Like, I live in LA. I'm not some crazy right-wing person.
So now you're saying it's
But if
psychotic to
everyone
say
in the
that
state wants something, sure, let them have it.
you agree with the Confederacy.
No.
But the articles of the Confederation.
All right,
were
we have to
states'
move
right.
on. We got limited
Yeah,
time
like,
here.
these gotcha moments don't work on me. I'm not a like.
Okay,
It's
Emma,
not
don't get upset.
Okay.
Don't get upset.
Yeah. So he was acting in the man. how do I? The man was acting in bad faith. Now the girl was should have articulated herself better, obviously, but this guy he's kind of acting in bad faith in my opinion. I don't think this is necessarily as much of a gotcha as they're trying to make it seem to be. You know, I'm not super. I mean, I am not a political guy. This is not a political channel by any means. You know what I'm saying, with the whole states and all this other stuff. But I think that, people just in general need to be more genuine when you're having these conversations. Um, and know when somebody's trying to, and look, and to be honest with you, I've done this when I've debated people. So I'm not gonna say that, that I get what he's trying to say, but I think that, you know, to use slavery as a as a substitute for the whole abortion thing, I don't think that's necessarily fair there. But anyways, I don't think there's really much I really want to say. This could look, man. Most of my videos are pretty long, so this could be a relatively shorter one. Is there anything else with this? Hold on. Oh,
By state.
Victims of sexual abuse.
oh,
Back to the state leading like
I think it should be
65,000
state by state.
victims of sexual abuse. Okay, why?
That's fine. I think if everyone in a state wants something, go ahead and have it.
So
if everyone in the state wants something, go ahead and have it. I think that she should have just been. That's where she fucked up. She should have been. If everyone in the state wants something that isn't harmful, it just can't be like a harmful thing. It's not. It has to be something that isn't evil or immoral, and that's the problem. Is that you have to add morality into it. And that's what allowed him to have the gotcha moment, because had she just been a lot more, and that's why it's important to be very clear and to be very concise in your point. Damn, my neck still hurts. And that's why he was able to come in with this whole slavery bullshit. And now it's going to cause her to have to backtrack, and as opposed to backtracking and saying, okay, as long as it's moral, and then he would have been like, well, what moral framework? So I know that he's going to go with the whole, I forget the name, the term, like relativism or something like that. I mean, I'm probably wrong on that. I think it's something else. But yeah, that's where she fucked up.
everyone in Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
And
If everyone
and then she just doubled down right there. So that was the issue. And look, people, sometimes I'm gonna land with this, man. Sometimes it's okay to backtrack. It's okay to admit that you're wrong on something. It's okay to say, let me clarify. It's okay to do that, as opposed to going full steam ahead on a point, just so you won't have to admit that you're wrong, or maybe that you made a misstep when you're having these complex political conversations. So yeah, this is John Bud. I'm just found this to be interesting, so I'm gonna post this a little bit later, and I'll be back with more content.